What's up, guys, and welcome back. So the next game here against Sassuolo is in 4 days, and unfortunately, I got a few injuries during my last game and just during the last couple of weeks in training. Especially midfield is pretty hard hit because Pellegrini is out, Zaniolo is out, Bove is out, Bellotti is injured, but no, he might not be coming back because he'll be back in full training in 5 days and the game is in 4 days. So I definitely don't want to pressure him into coming back here. See, Mancini needs a rest. Oh, sorry, Mancini here needs a rest. So I'm actually just gonna go and go into his training and then. Oh, sorry. Actually, I already gave him a rest because you can see here it says recall to training because if he didn't have a rest, it will say rest for a couple of days. So I already gave him a rest here, so that's fine. So we got the game here against Sassuolo. So yeah, it's gonna be a good game. So last time I talked about how my team compares to the rest of the Serie A pure stats wise, and you can find your information under squad and then an analyst report and comparison. So here you can see how, and this is purely stats wise per player, how your squad compares to the other squads in Serie A. And there's a lot of filters here to show only strikers, midfielders, defenders, goalkeepers, and then this up here is the stats. So for example, I want to see how my attackers compare to the other attackers in Serie A on acceleration or on pace. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take physical because pace is obviously physical stats, and then just deselect the others and have strikers. So pace, we are 7th in Serie A. So not the best pace. We don't have the most pacey strikers. So maybe that will have something to do with the tactics I'm gonna create. So it doesn't apply to me here because I already have a predefined tactic that I want to try out and use in this season, in this playthrough. But if we're building a tactic from the bottom, this information here is really valuable because if you don't have any pacey players or wingers, then there's no need to use those wingers as an attacking outlet for them to maybe dribble if you don't have good dribblers and so on. You can also, for example, see the midfield stats for the midfielders. Sorry, and then how are my midfielders in passing? So you can see mine are 4th in Serie A. So that's good, but not great. But if you're in the bottom, maybe you wouldn't use a playmaker. Maybe you wouldn't use a lot of passing play in your tactic because you just know that your players are not up to the task. So that tactic wouldn't work if your players are just not that good at passing. And the same could be said if your, for example, defenders are slow. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna like this. So I can see here my defenders are actually the fastest in Serie A. So that means I can actually use a very high line of defense and maybe play an offside trap because I know my defensive players are fast. They can get back and maybe catch the ball if a ball gets played over them. On the other hand, if you know your defenders are really slow, then don't play a high defensive line because you will just get beaten every time by those attacking players on the opposing team if they are fast. The same can be said with jumping and heading. If you don't have high players that are good at jumping and heading, don't rely on that tactic to defend against goals, to let the opposing team play on the wings and then center the back into the attacker, especially if they have an attacker that is tall. So this tab is really important if when you're building a tactic. And also you can, it's really good because you get a lot of information here, and this is just purely attribute-wise from your players. This is just purely these numbers here that are shown in the comparison tab, and then they just collect all the players on the squad and compare it to the rest of the squads in your league. So that's a brilliant tab for building tactics and. Just see how your squad compares to the other squads. And I want to show you another tab. It's under Data Hub and Next Opponent. I use this a lot, especially when I play games that where I'm not the favorite, If I know that a team is going to be favored against me, I use this tab to see, okay, how are they playing, what tactics do they use, what players do they use, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and then I tweak my tactic to exploit the weaknesses and actually defend against their strength. And usually that works out pretty well for me, because you can actually, if you know an opposing team likes to play in the center, then maybe put some extra bodies in the center, or use central midfielders with good stamina, good pace, that can actually block them from being effective in the midfield. I just want to show you those two tabs that are really important when building tactics and analyzing your opponents. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, and then see you at the Sassuolo game. So here we are at the game, and right before the game started, I absolutely got shafted by the FM game. My right back, Brian Reynolds, got injured only for a couple of days, 1 to 3 days. That's fine. And then one day before the game started, Rick Karstorp, my right back, got injured for 2 weeks in training. Luckily for me, Reynolds did return to match fitness, but he won't last the full game out there. And that just, it sucks. Luckily for me, I got a couple of easy games here, so I might just pull through, but I'm really struggling with these injuries here. I don't even have a good, yeah, they're just piling on the pressure here, Sassuolo. I don't even have a good offensive midfielder. I'm using El Shaarawy there, and is just not good enough here. I'm really gonna struggle against Sassuolo here. I just have too many players out injured. Really not good for me. But yeah, let's see what we can salvage from this game. And Ferrari with the goal. There's really not a lot to say about this. Just look at the defending here. Hopefully VAR will, yeah, luckily for us. Yeah, because I was looking at Ferrari and he just completely unmarked there. Just look at him, right there. Nobody even close to him, but luckily he was offside. And maybe that's the reason why nobody marked him, because he was offside, but yeah, that just can't happen. You can't leave a player like that just standing completely free. As you can see here, I'm not really producing anything in this game. I'm the second best team here. Sassuolo are clearly dominating, so it's half time here. I need to do something if I'm gonna grab anything from this match. So I did make a substitution here. I took El Shaarawy out from the attacking midfielder and put Cristante in as defensive midfielder. I just needed to change things up a bit, and I think Sassuolo just has too much space here. Hopefully a defensive midfielder will help with controlling the game a little bit more here from my side. And El Shaarawy he hasn't cut out to play in that position, so I need to do something about him. He had very poor ratings. He didn't contribute anything, so yeah, I needed to take him out. I can't use El Shaarawy in that spot. He's just not good enough. And Berardi just blasts the ball in at close range here. Actually, poor goalkeeping there from Patricio. Defensive side just standing there looking at Berardi. They don't do anything. They just grabs the ball. Ibanez just completely mistimed that tackle and just blasts him for poor close range. Cristante also just standing there like some chump, just watching the game instead of playing. Yeah, really bad. This is a really bad game for me. If I manage to grab a draw or a win here, it'll be a miracle. Really a poor game for me here. Every player is really poor, and then just as I say this, so Shomurodov goes out and scores, and maybe it's offside. Yeah, it's definitely going to be offside, because why not? I wouldn't be surprised if there's an offside there. So what's it going to be? And of course, the goal is disallowed. Why wouldn't it be? I actually didn't even see if he was offside or not. How the hell is that an offside? How the fuck is that an offside? What the fuck? Seriously? Jesus. Oh well, FM's gonna FM. Yeah, that was nowhere near an offside. I don't know if Veretout was offside at his pass, but what they showed, Shomurodov is nowhere near offside. I don't know if they called an offside on Tammy because he was in offside position and he blocked the view for the goalkeeper. I don't know, but Shomurodov was not offside. Reynolds is really struggling out there, and the problem is I don't have anybody else to put in his spot. I'm just gonna YOLO it and put Calafiori in there. I know he's gonna do worse than Reynolds, but fuck it. Yeah, I need to conserve Reynolds because he's the only right back I have. Karsdorp is out for 2 weeks. Fuck. Let's play a little bit more attacking here, more direct. See if we can do anything. Play wider. Fuck it, just YOLO out there. I need to do something. I need to change the tactics up just a little bit because I'm really not creating anything. Shomurodov, can you do anything? Place Abraham, but it's a penalty. Come on, ref, it's a penalty. Call it. Come on, fingers crossed because this is the only way I'm gonna score a game. Yes, it's a penalty. Veretout, come on, you're usually very sure in these penalties. Come on, I need this fucking goal. I need it. And of course, Jesus, fuck. Why the fuck does he just shoot straight into goalkeeper? Jesus Christ. Yeah, and this game is just not playing out the way I would like. My players suck. Veretout can't score in a fucking penalty. The defensive side sucks. My players just stand around watching Sassuolo just score a goal. Yeah, this game is just completely lost. Yeah, Diawara trying to create something here, but nothing. Yeah. What a poor game. And Tammy struggling out there. He's out of breath. I'm gonna keep him. I don't have anything. Belotti's injured. I can't use him. I can use Mayoral, but Diawara. I don't have any midfielders, man. Jesus fuck. My whole team is just completely wasted. Yeah, watch them score another goal here. Yeah, oh, almost. Oh, Defrel just came in for Sassuolo. The former Roma man, Defrel. Just watch him score a goal. I dare you. Yeah, I don't deserve to take anything from the game. I mean, yeah, I did have a penalty, and that should definitely be a goal, but I have been second best in this game. I have not created anything. And this is the problem with the first season with Roma. You don't have a good bench. You don't have any good bench players. So once your starting 11 get injured, who the hell are you going to use? Yeah, look how terrible. Luckily, there's an offside there on Raspadori, but yeah, I really need. I don't even have the money to upgrade my squad here in the winter transfer window, so I need to wait till the summer and hopefully get a top 4 position at the end of the season, so I can get into the Champions League, so I can actually get some money. And yeah, I might even need to sell one of my better players to finance these transfers for the bench. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. The objective is definitely just a top 4 finish, so I can get into the Champions League where the money is. It's definitely that. It's the objective, definitely. I mean, because once my players are actually fit and not injured, I have a decent squad. With uninjured players, I was in the second position. Now I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna drop down to third. But I actually played pretty well with when I have a full squad at my disposal. But it's those injuries that are really killing me out there. Yeah, that's the game. Lose 1-0. A very poor performance all around. Abraham, Smalling, and Veretout, the only players that can actually be somewhat proud of their performance out there. I mean, yeah, looking at the stats, it seems like I did produce some chances, but yeah, it was just not enough, and Sassuolo completely deserved this win. Next game is the Conference League Cup or whatever it's called. It's Gen Vitesse. I'm gonna skip that game because I don't think it's really interesting for you to see me smash those size 4, 5, 6-0. I'm just going to go ahead and skip into the next game. I think it's against Bologna, and hopefully we'll have some players back from injuries. And yeah, let's see how that game goes. All right, it's time for the Bologna game. We're playing at home, as you can see. I still have a lot of injuries, so I play Riccardi as the attacking midfielder. So that's gonna work out just great. Yeah, but looks like Zaniolo is starting to return back from his injury, and if I'm lucky, I might have him back for my next game. But yeah, I need to win this game, especially because I lost against Sassuolo the last game, and my midweek game against Vitesse in the Conference League. I actually played 2-2. Very disappointing result, but I did play almost. I think all of my players were actually reserve players, and I played with 3 or 4. And Abraham just scores here 5 minutes into the game. Nice goal from Abraham, and nice crossing there from Reynolds. So great start to the game here. And it's 1-1. Jesus. This fucking defense, man. This fucking defense. Whose guys was that? Smalling. It was Veretout that didn't follow him. God damn it. That fucking sucks. But yeah. It's still early in the game, and maybe we can change it around because, yeah. God damn it. Come on, demand more from the players. Yeah, I'm kind of in a pretty poor form of late. If I don't win against Bologna here at home, I'm starting to get worried, especially because I'm sticking to this tactic. I need this tactic to work. I mean, in the start of the season, we did see that I do create a lot of chances using this tactic, but the issue here is that some of the other teams in Serie A are maybe they're starting to figure it out. Come on, Belotti, can you do anything? Come on! Straight into the goalkeeper. Poor. He should have finished way earlier than that. But yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe some of the teams in Serie A are starting to figure out this tactic and maybe figuring out how to shut it down. So I need a plan B. I mean, I do have a plan B, but I'm gonna... I'm not sure if I want to swing that way, because this is a playthrough with this tactic that Roma used in 2001, so it wouldn't make sense for me just to start changing the tactic as long as when it's not working. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. I'm pretty sure I can make it work once I have 1 or 2 transfer windows to actually buy the players I want. So yeah, let's see. Riccardi, can you do anything? It's too close to Skrupski there, and it's halftime. 1-1. I've been the dominant side, but just look at that possession. Just look, 35%. No way in hell, man. Yeah, it doesn't look good. That's for sure. I might take Belotti out because he's starting to look tired out there. Abraham not even close on goal. Yeah, this is not working at all. This is not. And Veretout is looking tired out there. I'm gonna take Belotti out. He doesn't have the strength. I'm just gonna put Shomurodov in here and hope that he can save me once again. He has been the savior in those tough games a couple of times. Good ball to Abraham. Come on, put it in, man. God damn it. Why do they need to take that last touch before finishing? They just get too close to the goalkeeper, and it's really easy for the goalkeeper to save those. Good ball there from Cristante to Abraham. Come on, Abraham, for Christ's sake. He gets past the goalkeeper, but the player blocks the shot. I mean, just look at it. I do create chances, but my players are just not good enough finishers. And what the hell is Reynolds doing there? Just fucking blasting the ball out. Ibanez, fuck yeah! Finally! Come on, just don't be in the fucking offside. Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Come on, please, gods, be with me. Disallowed, of course. Of course it's gonna be disallowed. It's an offside, it's fine, I know. Vinya is looking tired out there, I'm gonna take him out. Put Calafiori in. I only have one substitution and my team is just wasted out there. It's like they fucking ran a marathon or something. Shamuradov, great from him. Cardi, can you do anything with the ball here? Yeah, he can lose it. He can lose it and then fucking Bologna has a chance to attack. Come on, Smalling. That's your guy. Great tackling there from Smalling. Cristante to Abraham. Come on, Abraham. Yeah, he can't do anything here. He's already blocked. Yeah. Cristante is actually playing quite well out there. He has some good passing abilities. He likes to pass those balls over the defense to fight Abraham. But yeah, I've had the chances. I just can't score. I'm gonna continue with the high press here. I just need to win this game. Even if it means some of my players get injured, I need to win this game at all costs. Come on, Cristante. God damn it! Finally, Tammy. Finally, no offside this time. I'm gonna continue playing with the high mentality here, attacking mentality. I need to score maybe another goal because I don't trust this defense at all. I don't trust them. I conceded some very dubious goals, and I'm not putting my faith in them keeping Bologna away from our goal. So I need to turn the style up and then score another goal. Maybe Tammy, hat trick. Way to go, Tammy. Nice goal here. Was it Shamuradov that played the ball? Riccardi? To Cristante? To Shamuradov? Yeah, great play from Shamuradov. And finally, Tammy hits the goal. Now I feel comfortable with lowering my mentality. I'm leading with 2 goals and it's only 15 minutes left. Now I can turn it down and just maybe take it a little bit easy here on the players. Tell them to focus. Sorry about that. And again, another ball over the top. Abraham, can he do anything here? He tries to chip the keeper, but Bonifazi here blocks the shot. I think I have another substitution, so I'm going to take Veretout out and put Diawara in here and call it a day with the substitutions. And instructions, I'm gonna put it a little bit lower here. Mark tighter. And I'm actually just going to keep the ball here. Don't pass into space. In transition, regroup, hold shape, and just ride the game out here these last 10 minutes. And that is the game. I won 3-1. And looking at the stats here, I did create a lot of chances. My expected goals were 3.49, which is really high here. Create a lot of chances. Possession-wise, it's a little bit misleading, I would say. I don't know how they calculate possession here, but I'm pretty sure it's the wrong way. But yeah, I don't care about possession as long as I win. And 3-1, good game. Abraham 3 goals, just what I was looking for. Finally, he scores again, and I win this game, which is very important for me. So yeah, we did lose the first game against Sassuolo, but won against Bologna. Created a lot of chances, so I'm satisfied. So I'm gonna call it for this episode, guys, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Let me know if there's something you want me to do differently. Go back to maybe showing three games an episode. It's up to you. So see you guys.